Okay. Remember when I was saying, I was working on the greenhouse topper for my garden truck? Yeah, well, I tired. So, what I want to do is make an easy dinner in my Instant Pot. So, I went online and I looked. I said, chicken breast / Instant Pot. Give me ideas. Yeah, because I have so many times I have made chicken breasts in the Instant Pot. Usually when I'm really, really tired, I will just put the chicken breast in with 2 cups of rice and put some seasoning and set it for 5 minutes, and it's done. The chicken breasts are thawed, of course. And yeah, so tonight I didn't want to put it in with the rice. I have some white rice that's just cooked by itself, and this recipe called for honey and called for garlic. I don't have cloves of garlic, but I do have garlic and pepper spice, and this is really good stuff. Yes, it is. I'm not sponsored, but if I were, oh boy, it's good stuff. And you only need a little bit. I put a tablespoon in there because I'm going to need a 1/3 cup of broth and some soy sauce and honey. Now, I went to look at my honey, and I only had a little bit of honey in the bottom, hardened on, and I need a 1/4 cup of honey. So I put a 1/4 cup of water, hot water, into my honey bottle, and I'm letting it dissolve up. At least I'll get a slight taste of the honey flavoring. And I thought I might add some brown sugar as well to sort of make up for the lack of honey. And so we're going to get busy and put this together really quickly, and hopefully not knock over this cell phone stand I have hooked up here. So I'm going to move that out of the way, and we're going to get cooking. So it said, but I'm not going to edit this out. I'm going to leave it noisy and rattly and everything else. It said to add your liquid to your Instant Pot, along with the soy sauce, the honey, the garlic, and whatnot, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So I'm going to throw the pepper in. I like to throw dry stuff in first and then the wet stuff. Throw the bell pepper garlic / combo in there. Now here goes my 1/4 cup of honey, because I measured a 1/4 cup into the honey. Now I need a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a 1/3 cup of chicken broth. Okay, that's easy enough. I love quick and easy stuff, especially when you're tired. And I'm tired, struggling with that cover, trying to get all those staples off. So now I need a 1/3 cup of chicken broth. Okay, so let me get the bouillon here, and it's usually for 3/4 cup for 1 packet, but I mean, heck, a 1/3, 3/4, what difference does it make with this? This is not, you don't have to be exact with this. You do what you can with what you got. So I'm going to add that. Just give it a quick little whisk. Whisk. Pour that in. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it all whisked together well enough, so a little bit more water. There's some stuck in the bottom. Okay, get this unstuck. There we go. Now put it in. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. Now it says I need to add the chicken. But first, I'm going to add a little bit of the brown sugar to this. Just sort of add a little bit more sweetness because I had very little honey to go into this. So I think I'll add about 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar. And keep it simple. Okay. And add a little bit of whisk. Doesn't need a lot. Like I said, I'm leaving the noise in there. Got my chicken. You add your chicken down in the Instant Pot. Beautiful piece of chicken breast in there. Wash my hands. Okay, all washed up. Now, I need to be careful. I got to not knock over the setup here of the phone. Okay, gonna have to pause it for a second. There we go. I had to rearrange everything. Here's my little Barbie kitchen. So, because my cupboard is right below or above my Instant Pot, I need to sort of keep it on the edge. Fortunately, the Instant Pot doesn't walk around, so yeah, that's pretty good. Get that plugged in there. It's always good to have it plugged in. Alright, now I'll take the insert and I'll plop it down in there. And I'll get the lid. I'll get the lid down there in a very second. Need to check the rubber seal to make sure it's down all the way before I attempt to put it in on top of the lid. And that pepper's going to make me sneeze any moment now. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Told you. It's going to make me sneeze. I got to seal it for the vent. Now I want 8 minutes on manual. And there you go. And that's that. Now I can go sit down and sneeze again. I might show you this. Freeze-dried broccoli. I thought I would give that a try. A few months ago, I ordered it. And that's what it looks like. I'll take some out. Give you an idea. It's interesting. It really is. Okay. However, they're little. They're very little, but they're freeze-dried, and they do puff up. You put it in 1 cup of warm water for 3 minutes. So, let's do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty then. So I'm going to take, let's see, about a ½ cup measure, and I'm going to scoop it in there. There's a lot of broken pieces at the bottom, but it's still tasty. So I'm going to put it into the warm water. And get it to go down, because you want it to rehydrate. And by the time my chicken's done, it'll be, you know, long over rehydrated. It'll be rehydrated just perfectly. And then I put it through a strainer so I get all the goodness of those little pieces that are in the bottom of the can. Because for the most part, the can, I'm at the bottom of the can. I'm debating whether or not I want to order any more of the broccoli. I find that what I was doing with it before, I was doing this. I was hydrating it. And I wasn't hydrating it. I was doing it in my chicken and rice because there's 2 cups of water in the Instant Pot for chicken and rice. So it got hydrated in there. But by the time it was cooked, 5 minutes for that particular recipe, and you stir the rice up, all you see are little bits of green. It gets, it's way too rough on the freeze-dried broccoli. But if you hydrate it, it's already, it's pre-cooked and dehydrated. So all you need to do is warm it back up. So I would just strain it and then put it over whatever I'm having. So I'm going to give it a try tonight and show you the finished product. I do have other things that are dehydrated. The dehydrated onions, I really love those. Per dish, I usually only use a teaspoon in my rice dishes or a tablespoon in a big crock pot full of soup. You don't need that much because they're very, very flavorful. And so inside my wardrobe here that my late husband built, I'll back up and show you. He built this for me for towels and whatnot. He did a beautiful job. Bless his heart. Okay, I'll show you. Let's see. The other things. I got the dehydrated green beans, dehydrated potatoes, and you're probably not going to see that. No, you're not going to see that. I need a flashlight. Dehydrated corn and dehydrated cauliflower. You get the idea. And I have a spare. Always keep a spare. Something you love, you don't want to run out of, I tell you. Because I order that through Amazon. So I don't know if you found that interesting, looking inside my wardrobe, that I use for many different things. And just to familiarize yourself, here's my growing station that you've just seen my plants and whatnots. And my wardrobe that my late husband built. Such a talented man. He also made me that magazine rack there. And my sister, my late sister, she had a very hard life, and probably 7 years ago now, she committed suicide. So it breaks my heart. And she sent me that. She made this for me the year she did the deed. Something, I guess, to remember her by, which in the beginning was very, very hard. But I'm glad she made it for me. And she made me a couple other things and sent them through the mail. So, yeah. And there's my food dehydrator that I'll be using this fall, hopefully, if I get harvest. I want to dehydrate some tomatoes and some bell peppers and whatnot for next winter to have in storage. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And that's just a short little tour. So the broccoli has soaked for the allotted time or beyond. So now I'm just letting it drain naturally while I wait. I thought I had white rice, but I didn't, so I had to put on a pot of white rice to cook. So dinner's going to take a little bit longer, but a nice feature of the Instant Pot is it will stay warm for as long as you need it to. Well, I don't know, it's probably got an end time, but it will stay warm in there. And it'll also depressurize while it's still plugged in. Right, it usually takes about 15 minutes, no matter what I cook. And by the time the rice is done, this will still be warm. And we'll carry on with dinner. Bring you back. Do you think it would be soothing to watch the broccoli drain into the measuring cup? Is it like watching animals in the wild? No, it's not. It's totally boring. Just kidding, folks. Okie dokie, folks. My rice is cooked from my rice cooker. Now I need to get my chicken breast out. And I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in this container here to keep them hot while I thicken the sauce that's in the Instant Pot. So I'm just going to do that. Cover that up. That over there, I'm supposed to hit saute. I'm going to hit off and then saute. I get that simmering. Let's see if I can get you a little closer to the action of what I'm doing, perhaps. So what I've done here, I've taken 2 teaspoons of cornstarch and 1 tablespoon of water. Let me double check. Yep. Mix it up in a separate thing. Once and it doesn't take very long. Hopefully I don't drop the phone into the pot. Yeah. Once it comes up to bubbling, it's almost there. You see it moving? And you put the cornstarch in and stir it around for, they say 2 to 3 minutes, but it's probably only going to take 1 minute in my experience with cornstarch. So, let's see. I can't get you in there. Well, in the pot. But I'll bring you back. There we go. It's a rolling now. So if you ever get a chance to get one of these plastic whisks, they are great inside anything stainless steel, because if you have to constantly stir anything, the scraping of metal whisk onto a stainless steel or metal pot drives me insane. So pick up one of these plastic ones. You'll be glad you did. Okay, I placed the rice into the bowl. Now what I like to do, I like to take my broccoli and put it alongside of the rice, and it will get reheated very quickly when I pour that hot sauce over top of the dish. So I'll put that there on the side so it doesn't get buried. Then I take my tongs and I get the chicken. Let's move this over there. Okay. Like I said, leaving noise in. Get my chicken. Then get my ladle. What I think I'll do is I will move the Instant Pot over. Hang on a second. I'll bring it back. Okay. What I like to do is I like to take the insert of the Instant Pot out before I scoop any liquid or anything out, because that way it doesn't spill inside the cooking vessel of the Instant Pot. And then you just spoon the sauce over the rice and the broccoli and the chicken. And that reheats everything back up. That broccoli, fine as kind. I will cut my chicken at the dinner table, and there you have it. Honey garlic chicken rice with broccoli, cooked in the Instant Pot. Isn't that a beautiful looking meal? And it was so easy in the Instant Pot. Give it a try, why don't you? I need to find my electric pad. Oh, my back is so sore.